I have no clue what happened. Somehow I accidentally started the game, but so we're just gonna get started here. Holy crap, we are on. I think because I had the game open in the background, we're on day 39 now, and then I was clicking other stuff on my computer, and the game still thought I was tabbed into it, so it clicked continue. Luckily, I didn't hit like delete game or something. That would have made me absolutely cry, but yeah, here we are. We just started the recording then. Day 39. I think this is part 22 in our recording series. And I do apologize whether you're watching live on Twitch right now or if you are watching later on YouTube. It is freaking hot here. I live in the Northwest. We are getting a huge heat wave at the time of this recording. So it is really hot. So I've got like a chain of fans going on. You see the one right here that's moving. I've got a fan under me. There's a fan in the hallway that's blowing from the AC units to try and get in here. So I'm trying to stay cool while playing this beautiful game and not sweat. Luckily, it's not a game where I necessarily like a Call of Duty or something where I feel like I need to sweat. But gosh, it's been 2 days since I last played. Before that, it had been quite a while since I had played. So we were kind of refreshing some things. So, something that I've been watching another streamer play a little bit, and I haven't really been spoiled on much, but it is nice to like just see how, it's just fun to see how other people play this game. His name is Little Indigestion. If anyone's looking for another person to watch, he has like all of his playthrough of this game on YouTube. I'm barely anywhere into it. I think the last video I just watched was him getting to room 46, so I've been like slowly watching him play it, but I definitely recommend him on YouTube. But one thing that I found with I've been playing on controller. I almost like want to switch to mouse and key, but at this point I've played on controller for so long, I feel like I should just stick it out. But there's certain things that like definitely on controller that you cannot do. Like this page, he opened this page and he could see like how far he was on completing all of these by hovering his mouse over it. And I cannot. There's nothing, literally I just tried it, there's nothing on the controller that I can do to actually get that. So that's kind of annoying that that's not a possibility, but I was like, oh shoot, I could actually see how many rooms I've found. So 105 of 110, so I'm missing 5 rooms. I've done 17 of 40 bullseye, 31 of 40 parlor games, so I'm pretty far on that. 6 of 8 of the workshop, 2 of 8 on the realm sigil, and then I think everything else doesn't have anything. But I was like, what the heck? Like, I've never even seen that. So that's cool. So we're only missing 5 rooms. That was mostly what I wanted to see, was how many rooms are we missing? We know we're missing room 8, so that's 1. We're missing probably 1 studio edition. It feels like everything's got like 8. I say I'm missing 5, and then we're probably missing 3 found floor plans, maybe, assuming I have everything else. 1, so we're only missing 5, right? So that would be my assumption. Maybe there's only 7 found floor plans, but that means we're missing 3, which is kind of interesting. But so we're getting close to a full house, which is pretty cool. Or Explorer's Trophy, not a full house. We did do full house. Okay, so there's that. Also want to mention that last time we ended in the Boudoir. Actually, we didn't. I think we ended the previous day in Boudoir. Where did we end last time? I think we ended in the dormitory. So let's write that down. Pretty certain I ended my day in the dormitory. So if we notice any... I haven't noticed anything with the Boudoir. I haven't noticed anything with the hovel, like ending your rooms there, or your days there. Yo, what's up, Sean? How's it going, man? actually have 5 letters. I do have 4 keys. I just don't have 4 of the my stream title. I was just double checking that that's correct. But we have 5 red letters and 2 sigils, but we have 4 of the keys. 4 of the doors open. We know where a 5th key is. We mentioned that last time. So what are our goals today? I would say classrooms, if we can do that, would be great. We did reduce the cost of the classrooms to be free now. Did not get that, so that'll have to be another day. Part of me wants to do the shrine, but I don't really know. I've tried different totals. I don't know exactly. So maybe we'll do the trading post today. Could do the tool shed and get a couple special items, but this is also really nice for just being able to trade extra items away and get things that we're looking for. I'm just gonna turn my volume just a little bit. I think with my new headset, like, I can go a little louder. Okay. So this is good to have. There isn't anything we can grab in here. Might even crank this up even a little bit more. I think just all the fans I have in here, it feels a little quiet. Hopefully you guys let me know how the volume is. Whether that's me or the game. Just trying to stay cool today. Okay. So no classrooms today. That's alright. Would love to get the clock tower early. Be pretty nice. Save the bedroom in case we can, or save the bedroom closet. Security, it's not bad. Kind of in a weird spot. Let's just take the nursery, get it out of the way. Get some coins this time. Usually we get gems here. But now we'll make sure we have plenty of steps. Okay, den is good. Quick. I actually don't hate getting the conference room early. It's pretty rare that we can pull it this early in the game. Let's do that. Walk-in closet. Requires a gem, but we do get 4 items. Let's do parlor just so we make sure we're continuing up for sure. This could end up in a dead end potentially. Ooh. Boiler room with a power source. Okay, let's get our gems. Trying to think what we might want to do with that power source. Let's solve this first real quick. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statements on the other 2 boxes are true. So I think this inherently has to be false, because if it were true, then these two, it's saying those two would have to be true, which means all three would have to be true, which we know isn't right. So this is false, which I think means one of these is false as well. So just figuring out which one would be true and which one would be false between these two. The gems are in the black box. Could be true, which means this would be false, saying the gems are not in this box. But that, if this is false, it means it's trying to say they're in this box. So those contradict each other. So the gems, if this is false, they're not in the black box. So this is true, the gems are not in this box. And the gems are not in the black box. So it means they're in the blue box. Can also take a wind-up key. The one benefit of the wind-up key is that having a second one with the trading post is that we can actually trade it away for something else. So we will take it today. Usually don't, but... we don't have any green rooms, so that doesn't really help us. I think we just take the corridor. I would love to get library and the bookstore and get a lot of money today. Would be really nice. Kitchen. Spare green room. I'm gonna save the West Wing Hall. There is a shovel. We can try opening this door, see what happens. So yeah, this is why I kind of saved the West Wing Hall. Now we can backtrack a little. Okay. There are some dig spots down there. I kind of want to save the dig spots to see if we can get like the drill shovel and see if there's anything with the drill shovel. Let's do dark room. Anything with the drill shovel that like special that I can get. Unless we really need the dig spots. What would a 2 gem? I don't know if I want to burn gems. I feel like I've burnt gems on this before and it's actually gotten us nowhere. This is fine. Should pay attention to the chess pieces too. Yeah, I'm also kind of dumb. I should have turned the power on 100%, and then I would have been able to see through the dark room if it was powering. So that's my mistake. That was kind of silly. The thing with this game is there's just so many things to always be thinking about. And you forget one thing and you go, crap, like, that was silly. Trunk. Workshop. I really want the workshop. I think I'm gonna take it. Garage with some keys would be nice, but got a sledgehammer. That's useful. Okay. Workshop is something that I've been trying to get with a lot of items. If we were able to pull like the coat closet, get the lucky rabbit's foot, I can start getting more items. A lot more gems here. Okay, so we have plenty of gems. I'll take the observatory, maybe get some good luck here. see what's in store for us. Wow, this is a lot. Okay. Pair of chests has been out of the entrance hall. 3 steps. We got a diamond. We got a key. Farmer's apple. I don't remember what this one is. I want to say that is the dead end room. It's 12. It could be one of the others. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it's the Florealis Bloom one. Yeah. It always looks like the face one. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay, so that's all good. Lots and lots of constellations. We've been building on that. We're at 44 on day 39, so because of a lot of things we've done, we've been getting a lot of good luck built here. Now, a gift shop. I think I'll just take the chapel here. Goes both directions. Okay. That's locked. We're gonna need to look at more keys soon. Another observatory. Let's take the dice. We do have 2 observatories in our pool. But dice are nice, and a gem. Can't forget about that. Okay, lab. Commissary is the only one that goes a different direction. Could re-roll. I'll take the commissary. Could be some worthwhile purchases. Okay, good to know that we could buy a key here if we need. Security, I think that's the best option. Really would like to get the library, then be able to get the bookstore so that we can buy the rest of those books. 1 gem and 2 trunks, okay. I'm trying to think where that gem might be. Definitely going to turn this down when we don't have a key card. If we get the utility closet, we can instantly shut off the key cards. Okay, furnace is interesting. Furnace is interesting because we could try the freezer and melting the freezer if we get that. Could reroll. Do we want to... it's a tough choice. I would love to get the freezer first and then get the furnace. That would be my ideal route. Because the furnace can be very rough. I want to save the dice, so I'm going to do the bedroom. Another die. Get a gem. Okay, we're going to re-roll here. Opportunity to earn and spread, that would all go to the conference room, but this then, gives us a dead end over here. So let's take diamond probably. Got furnace again as well. Oh, is that the salt shaker? Just sitting here? Interesting. Kitchen's good. Tomato soup. Obviously, if we have the trophy room with the stuffed wild quail, club sandwich. We're doing good on steps right now. Okay, gymnasium ain't bad. Here. No running shoes. Another workshop. We definitely don't need that. Okay, we could do observatory or lab. See the lab. It's kind of useless at the moment. So let's go observatory. Get another observatory. I feel like we've kind of messed up our house with all these extra things we've added, but okay. So I know this is the face. Extra delicious. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. 2 more chests have been added. We got another key, and we got 5 more gems. So I guess it depends if we want, you know, freezer into furnace today. Let's do the next door first. I'll go back and buy some keys too. Treasure trove. We also could instantly double our gold because we have 2 shops. I think I want to just do treasure trove as much as I can. Even though it's a dead end. I can buy more keys. So this says, so far what we have written down is green memos and treasure trove are true, and that green memos and white boxes are always lies. The true treasure of the trove is not in the house. Memo, which we know to be true, unless in a white box, which this is not. So we assume this is true. But the treasure of the trove is not in the house. And we get 15 gold, 5 gold every time we've entered in. What are these boxes? Those gotta be important, no? Symbolize something. The like purple gems on them. way that it goes into the room too is so like throws me off. Comes in at an angle, but you're going in straight. You know? It's odd. All the torches are lit in here, it appears. I wonder if any of these candles are lightable. Okay. We definitely want to get another key or two. Could go to the trading post and trade some things. Cloister. I'm kind of just curious, like, we always know how to get in the cloister. We have plenty of gems, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay, we got a key. I kind of want to save the rest for in case we get the, like, drill shovel. Lose half your steps. Yeah, that's okay. We don't have to do that. Apples are extra, extra delicious. Okay. Could do breaker box because that would make sure we can get through any security door. We have re-rolls. Kind of thinking about it. Just puts us in a dangerous spot, but I'm gonna do it. We just don't want to run into a security door because that would end our run, so. Dark room's back on, gymnasium's off, garage is on. Okay. So maybe we head back. See if we can we have the locked trunks in the front. And then we see if we can trade any items up for anything better. Also gotta look at all the vases and just make sure none of them are breakable. Anything breakable, potentially. It was weird because it was also like it didn't do it instantly that it showed it was breakable. It was like it kind of delayed. So you almost have to like hold it there for a second. Oh, I missed the gem in here. Oh. I don't know what gem I missed. Okay, we have 4. Oh my gosh, lots of gems. Anything but gems. Come on. What? Okay. Oh, we have so many gems. We're not worried about not being able to buy a door. see what we can trade up for. So the wind-up key, we could get a coin purse. Might as well. Could turn that into a compass. Turn that into a compass. That into car keys. Ooh, battery pack seems good. So it just goes back and forth. Okay. I want to keep the shovel and the sledgehammer. Battery pack is good. Love to get the magnifying glass. I wish the commissary had items that I could purchase. But for now, this is pretty good. We have still dig spots that we haven't hit in the boiler room and the cloister. So anything we can build. Compass, dowsing rod. I think I've made that before. I don't know if it's shovel plus battery pack. Yep. Battery pack plus sledgehammer plus something. I think it's just the broken lever for both. And I think I've done the electromagnet before as well with the battery pack and the compass, which can be good. Okay, we either got to do kennel or drawing room. Kennel can be good because it just keeps doors unlocked, which while we're short on keys I think is pretty important. Hey Cyber, how's it going, bud? Hey. So we can do that, and this will just make sure this door is unlocked. We're back, Blue Princeton. Thanks for being here, man. Hope you're having a good day. Ooh, I wish I could grab the Lucky Rabbit's foot here, but that's a no-go. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Not worried about gems at all right now, so... It's a day? Well, happy Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. I'm fortunate to be off today, but yeah. Days when you gotta go into work, kind of bleh. I get it. Let's do drawing room. Thanks for stopping in though, I appreciate it. Okay. I really don't know what a date would be for this room still. For this. Because he was sitting right here. I feel like it's the date this drawing was made of him. Feels like the most logical date, but when did he die? I don't know if I have that day written down. His exact day of his death. think he was still alive, like early in November. So what if it's... We could just try 11:01. 11:02. 03. I think we're past when we started, so could be like October, but I'm nervous to stop one short of where it actually was. Do one more. 10:28. You know what? We'll do two more because maybe it's also 10:26. That'd be pretty crazy. 10:26. Imagine. That was actually one of the codes. Alright. Rotunda. Or passageway. Really, both of them get us exactly where we want to go. Passageway's a little simpler and cheaper, so don't see why not. Okay, we could do furnace. Could do furnace here and try and get the freezer. I think it might be worth. Could lose half. Where's the dining room? Dining room's pretty far away. This honestly might be the time to lose half and just get the weight room out of the way. Make sure I can get back. I mean, we definitely can get back, and we can buy some food at the kitchen. So I think I'm just gonna cut my losses. You can also check here and see. I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hit the observatory. I'm gonna try and hit dead end rooms. Higher chance so that we hit the freezer. That would be at least something valuable on this run. Probably buy a key or two as well. Check if we're missing anything. 1 gem. Could be sitting in one of the rooms we just didn't walk in. Okay. We don't have a trophy room. We'll take the 20. Hop in here real quick. We will actually go here. We're gonna hit dead end rooms. Drax the dead. We'll buy the club sandwich. We'll buy the tomato soup. Beautiful. Something that I've been thinking about a ton with this game is, and this is something that I meant to bring up at the very beginning, but then we accidentally started really fast and I was distracted, but the symbolism of the colors, and then the whole ending Room 46 video cinematic with our mom reading a different version of the story that she was trying to tell us. And when I was piecing together while thinking about it, I feel like I've had thoughts about this, but never really put it all together. Is that based on our lineage, and that I think we are somehow related to all these different families, like that Simon being the blueprints, blue being a color that is not signify any of the 8 regions, is kind of the meshing of every country, realm, whatever you want to say, and like the point of what Mary, our mom, is doing is trying to unite the realms under one prince or king, which I think would be us. I think that's kind of what I am gathering. Okay. Could redraw. Try redraw. And we could do coat check. We could do 1 key for each bedroom. We do need keys. We have lots of bedrooms, so we could get some keys. We'll do that. There are 12 major keys. So that's just what I think. I think that's the point of the whole story, like what our mom has been doing, and she's making these sacrifices to try and protect us. But also set us up to be, god dang it, Clock Tower. You're always doing this to me. Set us up to be, might as well do it. Tomorrow you'll start with 1 key for each tomorrow room, which might only be 1, but it's 1 more key than we would have otherwise. We always get it towards the end, which has been annoying. That would be really good with, where are the other tomorrow rooms? Mailroom, coat check, sauna, freezer. Anyways. I just think that's kind of what all these pieces are. We're trying to unite all the realms under a blue banner, because blue is the color of blueprints, which I think in one of the books says that blue was chosen because it didn't have any ties to any of the realms. So that's just what I feel like is the point of what our mom is doing, why she has disappeared. I don't know if I put that very eloquently like I was thinking about, but freezer, freezer, freezer. That's not a freezer. Could do walk-in closet though. Maybe some more special items. Another salt shaker. Okay. So if I trade the salt shaker, I can find another salt shaker potentially. Interesting. It'd be cool to break this wall down. If I ever got the greenhouse, it'd be cool to break that down. But we do need a lever. I'm not so worried about... Okay, we got coat check again. Armory. I'm gonna grab it for now. Should have dug. Not wasted our key there, but... Wait, what? Should that not have opened it? Doggies. Maybe it doesn't work in here. I feel like this is not the first time that it has not worked. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. We can re-roll. Master bedroom armory. Well, let's check out what the armory has, and then we're just gonna re-roll and hope we get the freezer here. Then we have the axe, which has been really good, really useful. Mailroom. Do we have the lab? I don't think we ever grabbed the lab. Which I need to remember to try and grab the lab and combo it with the mailroom sometime. Attic could be good to get some items. I really would like to get the freezer and see. Not want us to get that. Okay. I really would like to combo the furnace with the freezer. Do we re-roll it? Risk it all? That was not what we were looking for. I have way more than 2 shops now. Anything a little locksmith could get me, I might as well do the billiard room. It's unfortunate. Okay. Let's do this real quick. I haven't gotten any upgrade discs in a while either. 40 divided by 2 is 20. 11. Wait, what? 11 minus 13? Is negative 2? Times 3 is negative 6? What? Did they change the order of operations on me? 11? Am I missing something? 11 minus 13. They changed the order of operations. So 2 times 8 is 16 minus 1 is minus 15 is 1. What? They changed PEMDAS on me, these motherfuckers. That was weird. Why would they do that? So we have some items. I think I'm gonna go underneath foundation. Is there anything we would want to buy with our 16? I would like to try and combine some items too. Maybe we go do that first. We don't have a lever. Ugh. We could walk back. It's not that far. A brick. Hello, babies. What are you guys trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me about the cat? Can Lucky Rabbit's Foot combine with anything? I haven't found that it can. Shovel can combine with compass. Straight up. Can the salt shaker combine with anything? Detector shovel. We could try the detector shovel. Battery pack plus compass. Electromagnet. I feel like I've built the detector shovel. No, you're good, Sean. I've done that puzzle a million times, but it's it changed on me for some reason. Not sure if I'm changing finding coins. Yeah. So I want to go back underground. Just usually it's always plus minus multiplication division is how the order has been, but when the I don't know, maybe that's a new rule that they've added where if you try and subtract and it goes negative, then you've got to skip it or something? I don't know. So there's something I want to check down here. Obviously we can go down, we can go through there if we wanted. I don't know if there's anything I need to check there, but there's something I want to check over here. I think this will take me there. So, I don't have the compass, but I do remember that saying 10, and I can even kind of see it. It says buried floor plan. So, this is just me and my brain. When I first looked at this map, I thought this whole area was just the basement. So it was weird because it was shaped so strange. I was like, it's weird. It doesn't look like how it actually is when you walk through, but I was just like, okay, that's just the basement. But I actually think this whole area is the basement. Now that I actually, like, picture how it walks through. I don't know what these are. Maybe it's just the, like, little pillars. But 10, somewhere around here. I can't see it without the compass, but I remember it was somewhere in here. It says buried floor plan. And I just thought this whole area was the buried floor plan is what it was telling me. But I actually think what it means, potentially, is it could be a buried, like a floor. I think that's what they've been saying. Like you found a buried floor plan. So maybe there's something buried? I don't know. What are those little dots on the map? I think it's just these pillars, actually. What is these pillars? Okay. So that's right. So somewhere around here there's like potentially a dig spot. A hidden dig spot. I don't remember exactly where it showed, but we're just gonna... Shit, I've been missing that all along. Holy fuck, I could have found that so long ago, but I just did not put that together. What is this? The lost and found. 2 rare items. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose random inventory item. Wow. Okay, it's got 2 doors. It's a red room. So it's definitely something that's good to find early when you don't have a lot of items. How neat. So it's under a found floor plan. Yeah, so there are more found floor plans. What's its rarity? Unusual. So it's not going to be like super difficult to find. Cool. Okay, we did that at least. I want to walk out and see if there's anything we can trade. I gotta go back and look at that picture. Those cracks. There's this crack. I don't know what it's referring to. I didn't get the library today either, which was very disappointing. We didn't even, I don't even think ever drew it. So this crack. This is what I've been kind of trying to figure out where. that little space is. I don't think it's this though. Coin purse, car keys, magnifying glass, salt shaker. Get that for 4 ivory dye. Whoa. Okay, well we got. I did not mean to actually do that, but that's fine. Definitely don't want to trade the battery pack. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, but... I wonder if the magnifying glass combines with anything. Okay, I think our run is coming close to an end. We at least got that added. We'd like to go back to coat check, probably. And maybe the workshop. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else we need to go to right now. So I think we just go back to the bottom, otherwise we're gonna burn a lot of steps. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We are gonna actually do it. Maybe just walk through. I don't know if there's anything else in the bottom that I'm looking at right now. Got the conference room early, didn't end up utilizing it. Didn't do any spread. Does the magnifying glass go with any of these? Doesn't. Rabbit's foot doesn't go with anything. Compass just goes with the battery pack, which I know we've built before. More likely to draw mechanical rooms. I forgot about that. Could be good for a mechanical room run. If we were ever trying to get the mechanarium and get that completely unlocked, yeah, could be good. I want to break this wall down. So what could we check? I still feel like I want to check the Lucky Rabbit's Foot, but also maybe we do something that's more difficult to get, like a detector shovel or the powered electromagnet. So yeah, that's hard to get. I feel like the battery pack is kind of difficult, so we're gonna do that instead. No freezer. Okay. I think that's about all we can do. Could purchase something here. Doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll go to day 40, I Appalachian Shopping Center. Okay, well, we found a new room, so, you know, that's always good for lore. New information. We love new information, which is why we really want the library. We really want classroom. Start with 2 keys today, so that's good. 2 keys, 2 gems, 38 coins. Let's see what we can do. Dang it. Is there any reason we would want a lot of dig spots? Or do the shelter and get the protection? I don't know, maybe there's something with the root cellar that we've missed. All these dig spots. Did I read that ever? Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Mary Marigold was last seen by Friday getting a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. I feel like that's a little snippet taken out of one of the, maybe in archives? Maybe if we combine that together with something written in archives? There was, I do remember something being cut off in archives. Okay. I do remember spending a lot of time on the family tree. Ebsons and Sinclairs. Just gotta come back with a shovel. Maybe the detector shovel. I guess bedroom can sometimes give like a gem or a key or something, but as of November 4th. I think you could theoretically, with a lot of those safes, you could just guess all 365 days and eventually get it. But who wants to do that? Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Pearl.
last meeting, effective immediately, please suspend all security camera readings. Live surveillance has been approved, but the Baron no longer wishes to have taped logs of activity on the estate. From Randolph Moore. Most of the rest is from Ann Babbage. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Just remember that. For what? The program's actually pretty good right there. Okay, we actually gotta remember to use the boiler room correctly this time. So let's turn on the power. First and foremost. Rough. Could chalk half our steps right away. That would be kind of rough. Don't especially want to. Okay. This is the only true box. The gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. My leaning towards is that this is false and that these two are true, which means they would be in this box. But we like to think it out, so if this was false, it would mean that, I guess it could mean both are true, potentially. But I feel like it means more that the other two are false, so I feel like that doesn't make sense. And if the other two are true, that doesn't work. So I do think this box can't be false. Has to be true. Which means this is automatically false, which means this is automatically true, and the gems are in the other box of the true statement, which would be this box. I really think that's the only solution. Okay. Cool beans. I actually never did the dig spots down here last time either. As per usual, we always forget something, but we should walk in here. Just in case. Chapel's fine. Den seems good here. Coat check early. I like that. Would have been awesome if this was the lucky rabbit's foot now, but let's retrieve it. So we've got the electromagnet, which you're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting and automatically collect coins and keys when entering rooms. Okay. Not necessarily opposed to mechanical rooms. like the workshop. Coin purse. We really need a shovel. That's what we need. A canarium. We kind of want to wait on that. We have options to the right, so let's go left. Automatically grab those. We really could use a shovel. There's so many dig spots right now. Another workshop. Ladyship's chamber. Not exactly where we would want laboratory either. Although I do like getting laboratory early. Just because we can do some experiments. Of course we get Ladyship's chamber when we don't really care. Next time we enter a door, gain 10. Next time we enter a walk-in closet, gain 3. Okay. Just picked up some coins. Whatever does that mean? This picture. It's the West Path. Just don't quite know what it's. It looks most like the hovel, like the drawing with the like boards, the way it is. But I feel like that's the focus. Like it's the West Path, and it's like drawing the outer room. Thing is, you can never open this diary without having gotten the outer room. So this isn't some hint towards, oh, there's a West Path and there's like an outer room. Like you have to have gotten to this point. You have to have gone into the tomb. Multiple times, probably. It'd be pretty rare that you like had everything you needed in the tomb. I guess it's possible, but still, like, what is this trying to tell us? I thought it was telling us that we needed to fall asleep in the room. It's just a drawing of the west path. There's no, like, X or something, like, oh, there's something buried there. Maybe I just need to take the shovel out there and start freaking digging. Maybe she buried something out there. Next time I have a shovel, I'll just start spam digging. Like, that's... This looks like it could be a constellation too, but how many freaking stars is that? How do we get that? Okay, well, we do have the queen now, so if we do get the office, we could actually... I think it's the office. Have the king... Could get 3 keys. Let's see the garage. We haven't been in the garage in a while. Christoph, this is 3 times a month. Sometimes get items in here, so if we come back. Definitely need a shovel though. So many dig spots. Ooh. It's actually not good having a lab there, so let's just do the hallway. So this actually could be a really good round for the Mechanarium though. So let's go back through here. See if we can get the lab through the boiler room. Okay. It doesn't give us anything to power. What the hell? Might just take utility closet. That stinks. Turn on the garage though, so we have quick access to the west path from over there. I still really believe that this cabinet does something. And I just don't. You know what? I don't know what or how. Okay, we can redraw through here. Redraw that. Getting low on gems, which is a little scary. How many mechanical rooms do we have? 2? So it'd only give us 3, 4. Fair shift. Oh, we have 5. Actually give us 5 doors, but I would love to have more. So we could do another workshop just to get another mechanical room. Plus it gives us a battery, which is sick. Okay, we need more items. Please, please, please need more items. This is fine. Nice. A key, a key. Damn it. Okay, we need to find gems. Where can we find gems? I have no clue. Of course, last game we had so many gems, now we have none. I don't know if I want Chamber of Mirrors. Just because drafting copies of rooms you already have in your house is a little scary. Could do the Mechanarium here. I think it gives us 6 doors. We'll do it. Missing a couple. Gave us a silver key. It's not bad. Guest bedroom. Get a gem. There's a lever. Not that we're necessarily trying to get in there. It's never bad. Treasure trove and freezer. Okay. Still really want to do treasure trove. Oh, every time. Terrace is also good. This is tough. Especially while we're low on gems, but will I ever get freezer again? Am I more likely to get red rooms right now? I'm not. I don't have the furnace. I need the furnace. Let's do terrace because we are very low on gems in general. I think this is going to keep us going the longest. Could have done the silver key. Okay, I want the lab. I wonder if another door will be added. No. I still want it because I want to do an experiment. And I want it for this. Each time you unlock, each time you eat an apple, each time you find some trash while digging. We just need a shovel, man. I'm gonna do this because I can actually turn up all the doors. Is that a lever? Okay, that's good. We really got to make sure we have plenty of footsteps today. I need to go back to the security, crank up the security doors to high, and then we need to find... Do we do this door? I'm gonna do it. Get 2 more items. This might give me a shovel. Might is the keyword. Ha! Let's go. Okay. Should have done trash. That's fine. Of course, we find the shovel right after I could have potentially used it, but it's all good. Okay. Gonna go back. Can actually combine potentially. I would need. We do. Jackhammer. Have I ever done the jackhammer? I'm doing it. I don't think I've gotten the jackhammer. What's the jackhammer? More effective than shovel excavation. Digs deeper and finds better items. More effective than shovel at excavation. Better, you say? I have so many dig spots now. Like, what could I find, potentially? It's kind of crazy. Do we go open this now, or do we backtrack and dig a lot? I'm gonna dig. Dice. I don't think I've ever had the jackhammer. I really don't. I think I knew I could make it, but I went with the sledgehammer instead. So I think that's got to be the 7th one that we've made. We have one trunk. Turn it to high. Because now we'll, if we can get the mailroom, we could get some letters. I don't know what that's going to do for us, but I'm hoping that'll give us some good information. Yeah, we have the lock trunk in the hallway. Gems! Yeah. I think there's one in there. I'm going to go back into the root cellar. Maybe we'll find some good food items. Also, like, I just feel like there's something to dig out here, so I might just spam. Kind of feels like cheating when I don't actually know, but that picture just, I don't know, I feel like there's gotta be something out here. If there is, I've probably gone right past it. Interesting. More gems, hell yeah. Need some food though. Old rusty nail. Pebbles. Damn, I definitely should have done another gem. I want like some, 3 old keys. I want like some really rare item that's difficult to find otherwise. I mean, gems and keys are not bad. I'm not complaining. But I want there to be some sort of a secret. Like, I'm trying to think if there's a spot that I've seen that like could be a really good dig spot. You can actually cross through here, I forgot. Through the garage too. Oh, we didn't open it yet. Lol. That looks like the attic. I think I'll put this jackhammer in the in the coat check though. Okay. So, could go to chapel, do that real quick, but I'm just gonna keep going. Gems. We should have plenty of gems and plenty of keys now. Now it's just about steps. If I find like a turnip. Oh, we got a knight's shield out of here. Once per day while drafting, you can open knight's shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room. That's awesome. Did not know I could get that. Okay. I really need food though. Ivory dice. I mean, we are pretty set. Apart from steps. And I definitely messed up. This was completely the wrong way. Yeah, I'm actually in a really bad spot now. I mess up my pathing. We might actually run out of steps here, so I think I'm gonna throw this in coat check now. Whoops. Unfortunately, like, I was supposed to go to the right. I forgot that it's all the way. Yeah, we actually cut all the way through workshop. Yeah. This has been a weird round. I don't even know how far we get. Yeah, I think I messed up. The fact that I didn't get any food out of any of those is kind of shitty. Yeah, we didn't make it. Oop. Okay. Well, we just didn't find any food. I don't know how much further I was going to get, but I at least could have gotten another room or two. No running shoes. Man. It's so many more possibilities for this day, and just kind of threw it away. Okay, well, we made the drill, and we can get that back, especially using 3 parts to be able to get that for free potentially is really nice if we can get coat check. But yeah, I used too many steps, I think, backtracking a few times. It's so many gems and so many keys, and we just didn't do anything with them. Schoolhouse. I think we instantly take schoolhouse. We know these aren't going to cost us any gems. No. Probably didn't even need to walk in here. So let's go do that. Tomb would have been nice too, but really would like to get further in the schoolhouse, and knowing we can get every room for no cost. The only concern we have is if it allows us to continue going. Oh, and we get the library off the rip. Good lord. Okay. Love to see that. There's a chest in there too, or a trunk. I also, real quick, want to check if that was the 7th thing we've built. It is. So we're only missing one contraption. So the jackhammer was number 7. I, for some reason, thought I had made it. I think I was confusing it with the detector shovel. So we have one more contraption. Jackhammer seems like it could be really good. Like they're like the power hammer and how it can break down walls. I feel like the jackhammer could like I wonder if the jackhammer could drill in here. Like there's a little arrow right here. I keep feeling like maybe we're supposed to dig under one of these floorboards or something. I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, I'm the first one to check this out. Drafting Strategy, Architectural Digest, Volume 4. I don't feel like I've learned a ton out of these so far. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. We'll see, maybe there will be something we don't know. There's Tools of the Trade, The Guiding Compass, Glue, Grease, and Guts, Workshop Contraptions. It's About Time for an Upgrade, Guide to Upgrade Discs, Tool Tips, Tricks for Itemized Success, and Word from the Editor. Okay. Tools of the Trade, so this is about maybe the items we get. Taking issue with inventory. In the world of drafting, the tools an architect wields are crucial in shaping their vision and bringing their designs to life. The precision, elegance, and functionality of these instruments, can have a profound effect on the drafting process and the final outcome of your project. That's why it's very important to choose the right tools to complete your drafting techniques. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will dive into the vast realm of inventory, bringing to light the many hidden tools of the trade that can enhance your favorite strategies and elevate your architectural ambitions to unprecedented heights. Maybe the jackhammer will learn what the jackhammer does more than just dig in dig spots. From classic compasses and T-squares to state-of-the-art software upgrades, the variety of drafting tools available to architects today is staggering. Yep, you can see the T-squares, you can see the compass, you can see rulers, pencils, and things we use. As we navigate this diverse landscape, regardless of whether you are a seasoned professional seeking to refine your toolkit or a budding draftsman searching for a basic set of instruments, the following articles will provide invaluable insights and guidance for architects of all levels. The Guiding Compass. Gems. You can't have a conversation about drafting items without starting with gems. These valuable stones allow architects to draft special floor plans. Items that affect special floor plan costs. Gotcha. Stopwatch. A more short-term, very short-term alternative to paying gem costs is utilizing a stopwatch to bypass any gem costs you encounter during a frantic 1-minute drafting dash. So if you ever see a stopwatch, I should wait to grab it until I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go try and do a bunch of rooms really quick. Emerald Bracelet. Of course, if you are wealthy enough to be able to afford to purchase it from the showroom, this very high-end luxury item removes the gem cost of special floor plans altogether. Very strong. Repellent Spray. But why remove gem costs when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent Spray can free you of that annoying floor plan for up to a week. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. If I have, I've just missed it. That's a cool one. Ivory Dice. Dice are a resource that allow you to re-roll for new floor plans while drafting. These are items that affect drawing and the draft pool. Brass Compass, a useful drafting tool that adjusts the orientation of floor plans. If a room has another exit, it will have a high chance to lead north. Ah, cool. So that makes sense. I was thinking it was more just like floor plans that are already going to be going north. But this actually having that alters rooms so they are more likely to be leading north. Which is cool. Silver key, the orientation of floor plans matters a lot less when rooms have tons of doors. Silver key all but guarantees that your draft will result in a room with enough doors to ensure they lead where you want them to go. The gear wrench, the first item that can adjust the rarity of floor plans in the draft pool. Although it only works on mechanical rooms, it's a useful tool for customizing your experience. And an ornate compass, another luxury item from the showroom and likely the most useful drafting tool on this list. Ornate compass allows you to rotate floor plans as you draft them, allowing you to position doors to your advantage. Seems pretty strong. Okay, glue, grease, and guts. Workshop contraptions, hell yeah. Crafted from the depths of resourcefulness and innovation, contraptions are makeshift creations born from the fusion of two or more distinct tools. Through soldering, taping, and a liberal amount of hot glue, inventors can use the workbench found in the workshop to bring together disparate elements to forge something far greater than the sum of its parts. Blind experimentation is often the most rewarding avenue for true innovators, but for those crafters who need a bit of inspiration or guidance, we have included a list of common contraption components to kickstart your creative journey. Battery pack. Okay, I'm taking a picture of this. So I know the battery pack. We can actually go look and see what we've done and compare. Has 3 contraptions. Shovel, metal detector have 3. Broken lever has 2. Compass has 2. Sledgehammer has 1. Lockpick 1. Coin purse 1. Magnifying glass 1. And then a question mark, a component in 1. I don't know what that is. Is that the lucky rabbit's foot? Like, because that pops up. Is that all it's telling us? I thought it was actually going to tell us what we could build. Okay, we're going to have to compare this to what we've already built. It's about time for an upgrade. Architectural Digest Guide to Upgrade Discs. Perhaps the most exciting item an architect can come across is an upgrade disc. This floppy data disk houses a wellspring of unique architectural plans designed explicitly for a specific room. By inserting the disk into a computer terminal, architects gain the ability to shape the destiny of a room guided by the enticing designs contained on the disk. This myriad of options not only allows architects to craft floor plans that align with their preferred strategies, but also enables them to adapt their creations to evolving project requirements. Furthermore, the upgrade disk's array of plans ensures that no two architects will follow the same path, fostering a landscape of diverse architectural designs. Yeah, I think that's cool. Like, everyone kind of chooses a different thing. A few examples of room upgrades. I did the storeroom with the extra gem instead of coins or a key. I did courtyard, so it's always left unlocked. And it also counts as a hall. Could have done either of these two. They're both seem good. And then I did nook with 2 keys. Did I do nook? I did do nook with 2 keys. I didn't do the reading nook. You will always draw library while drafting in this room. Kind of wish I had. Kind of wish I had done the reading nook, because I feel like I want the library a lot now. What I'm trying to get. 2 keys is solid, but okay. Tool tips, tricks for itemized success. Hall pass. Stringing together adjoining hallways has always been the most straightforward strategy when using a hall pass. Drafting floor plans like tunnel and secret passage are an easy way to set up longer chains of hallways. You can adjust the settings in the terminal located in security to make security doors more or less common. If you have found a keycard, it is worth changing those settings to high, and if you haven't, you may want to set them to low. I've been doing that. For the endeavoring gardener, a watering can is a fundamental tool, but did you know you can refill this item with water? All you need to do is find a faucet with running water. Yeah, that took me forever to figure out. That was the kitchen sink, but assuming that might be the only spot that you can actually do that. Secret garden key. Most green rooms can only be drafted along the edges of your house, and the secret garden is no exception. You can use this key on any locked door leading to one of those room positions. If you come across any fancy ruby socketed candlesticks, you may want to take note in case you find an item that can produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers that are tripped when the candle is lit. Well, there you go. I thought I maybe had noticed the ruby, but like I didn't 100% know that was what. I noticed the ruby on the ones in the. What was that? The chapel. I was like, I wonder, but I didn't know that was actually the only ones that could be lit. So that's good to know. Word from the editor. Tools are cool, but they're only as good as the architect who harnesses their capabilities. As you finish reading this issue of Drafting Strategy, I want you to open your menu and look at your inventory. Take a moment to look at each item and contemplate the true potential they all hold. The same potential you see there is the same potential that resides within yourself. For it is not the tools themselves that will sculpt the grand structures and monuments of tomorrow, but the deft hands and brilliant minds of architects like you. Okay. So, let's compare what we've built and what's missing. We did use Lucky Rabbit's Foot. We did use Coin Purse for the Lucky Purse. That's right. So I think that's the question mark one, because I did not see Lucky Rabbit's Foot on here. Let's go. Battery pack has 3. It has the power hammer, it has the electromagnet, and it has the jackhammer. Shovel has the jackhammer, the detector shovel, and the dowsing rod. The metal detector has 3. Pick sound amplifier, detector shovel, okay, I think it's only 2, so that one might be the last one. Broken lever has 2, pretty sure I know those. Power hammer and jackhammer, yep. Compass has 2, dowsing rod and electromagnet. Sledgehammer just has the 1, which is surprising, which is the power hammer. Lockpick kit has the pick sound amplifier. Coin purse and coin purse is in Lucky Purse. Magnifying glass. I don't see it. So maybe it's magnifying glass and metal detector. Maybe something else. And then there's a question mark, a component, and 1 contraption, which I think is Lucky Rabbit's Foot. So. Cool. So we need 1 more contraption. We learned the candlesticks. We could get the drill. Repellent spray. I've never really noticed that anywhere. I've hardly seen any like gear wrenches too. Okay. Bookshop. Hell yeah. As much as I want these other rooms, we gotta take the bookshop. Because we gotta buy these books. I just gotta buy them. I need 90 gold. Okay. Definitely a key to this round. I want something that goes north. I just don't want to burn all my gems already, but hoping we will get some things with some gems. Like the den. And we have redraws. Den is good though. Just to make sure we get a gem. game, one of the other statements is false. One of the other boxes contains gems. If you, oh gosh. What is this? Okay. If you replace the word one in the other two statements with both, they will both be false. Okay. So let's start with this. If this is true, then it's trying to make the other two false by replacing these words. That doesn't mean they are both false, right? It just means if you replace the word one, okay. Both of the other boxes contain gems. That makes sense. That would be false. Both of the other statements are false. That would probably be false. So this feels like it's true. Okay. If this is true, and then say this is true, then this would be false, meaning the gems are in here. If this is true, and this is true, and this is false, it would be in here or here. So we don't know that for sure. So my guess is that white is false. It's the only one that gives us a clear answer. Nice. Keys could be important. Nook also could be good later. Just getting rid of the bedroom closet is not the worst thing. Gave us a security key card. That was actually super worth it. Super worth it. We do only have one door, so that's a little sketch. But we can turn the power on. So it can give us rooms that are more likely to have power. Wow, we're going to lose just half our steps right now. I might actually do it. I know it seems rough, but we need all the different doors right now. We're gonna cut our losses early. Try and get as many classrooms as possible. Eat the apples. This is grade 2. A little sketchy, but we could also do freezer. Wow. Archives is the only one that uses the power, so it's kind of wow, we could freeze everything. Just a corridor for now. Take the steps or take the chapel. Could redraw too. Doesn't hurt. Another classroom. Could do commissary to try and get some keys. I do need to get some keys. Security, let's do security. Here. Two trunks and 2 fruit. We have the key card, so we can crank this up. Okay. Here I would like something that gives me steps or keys. Oh, there's furnace. Lab is also interesting, especially if we can get... I think we should focus on one thing or another. So today we're going to skip lab. We're just going to try and make sure we have steps. Let me get a key. We need to do lab on a day when we definitely have more steps. And we can try and get the mailroom and combo that. But right now we're just trying to do the classrooms. Yeah, this is why we needed a key. Drawing room. Drawing room seems good here. Really want the jackhammer, but I think getting the keys at the Nook is gonna be actually really nice. Classroom. Just keep banging away at those classrooms. Okay, this is history. Where they're all located. I think we have that down. This stuff is good. Well, we should have it down. They're literally listed in front of us. Archeries, Arinda Aries, Araja, Nuance. And then you have Morajai, Vera, and Corica. Yeah. And then Arinda Aries is, well, Fen Aries is where Arinda Aries is. I think that's how you're supposed to be able to tell for sure all the symbols. I hope this isn't a political statement. It's talking about this right here. I actually think she did pretty good on hers, if I double checked. She got a C- because of that. It's funny. Okay, we could redraw. I might consider doing, although the observatory is decent. Might do the kitchen, try and get some food. Let's get that. So actually combining dormitory with the classrooms is really strong. You get a ton of steps from that. Let's see how many steps we get. Okay, we just got 10. So it's now moving forward. Oh, hall pass. You will not lose steps traveling between two adjoining hallways. Hallways traffic from the adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft as well. Okay. So we need this to be good. Come on, man. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. We can actually get through the foundation. We do have the security card. It's actually a miracle that we have it this time. Okay, what do we want though? Kind of crazy. We can still do this. Bedore gets us 2 dice and a gem. Mailroom or classroom. I think I'll take the Bedore just to have some items. I know we can get more classrooms. Ridiculous though. Okay. So we can, crazily enough, we have the security key card. I don't want to open that in case one of our other doors is locked. Do we want to buy any more food while we're here? This is just straight out, so. How ridiculous, though. It's very fortunate we found the key card. Luckily, we have all the paths unlocked. Where did we dig up that floor plan? Oh, there'd be a hole there still. Security, please. Thank you. Kindly. Whew. Could have been an unfortunate end. Doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. We still have. We only have one key. Okay, sweet. I'm okay with the security doors being there. Lab gives us 2. That burns it. Okay, we'll probably just take gym for the doors. Nice. You know those will be unlocked. Could do commissary and try and buy some things. Sledgehammer, metal detector. Metal detector seems good. Honestly, all of it seems good. Just Gotta hope we get some more gold later. We need gems though. Sweet. I don't want to burn both gems here. Really looking for classrooms right now. Okay. Classroom that goes that way is great. Two and tooth. Spelling incorrect. Man, harsh. They're only 5th grade. I guess it should not have spelled two or tooth in 5th grade. So I don't know. Robot and root. It's robot and root. That one's actually tough. Not a very good drawing of a root, I'll be honest, but corn and acorn, fantastic. I don't know, I feel like, I mean, besides the fact that the drawing of the root sucks, I think it's a pretty good combination. Damn it, okay. There are no keys to buy here, are there? We don't have a shovel. We are scraping by right now. It's a little terrifying. I mean, we could use dining room for just the food. Really need keys though. We have this metal detector that does not provide us any keys. We don't need to necessarily go there. What do I want? Could be good. Could give us a key. There's a key. Clavis, lots of gems. We got a sail. Apples. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Honestly. How high up I have the observatory now has been really, really clutch. What can we adjust? Gymnasium. Later. Walk-in closet. Sorry, gymnasium. I just don't think you're very good. I'm fine with this being rare. I'm fine with this being... I'm gonna bump this down to actually unusual. This is fine standard. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if I want to burn my last key yet. We're gonna clear, we could get the bonus steps, so. Okay, how many classrooms do we have? We still need more. Pool is good. Well, it does add some things to our pool that we don't necessarily want right now. Well, we want classrooms. So I think I'm gonna actually avoid it for this round. We just need to get the classrooms. We need to get this done. Grade 6. Get these apples that are more delicious. So I think the right answers are 1 is B, General Teskin, 2 is B, Oris, 3 is A, 2, 4 is 22 years, 5 is which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war, B, Araja, and 6 is Black Flag. Because they all got 4 out of 6. They just missed different ones. Yeah, I think that's the correct answers. They got 3 out of 6. 1 was wrong, 2 was right, 3 was right, 4 was wrong, 5 was wrong, 6 was right. Yeah, that all makes sense. Okay, we're on grade 6. We've only gotten grade 7, so we can redraw too. Don't like what we see. Could potentially just... Do I have a shovel now? I don't. I can do this. We have so many redraws though. I need something with keys. Belly room gives us keys, potentially. Or we get this classroom. Little sketch. Sketch, but we're gonna do it. Okay, I think I understood. I may have understood this. So, 3 squared. 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 minus 5 is 2, then squared. So I think that would be 4. No. 3 times 2 is 6, then squared is 36. 2 squared is 4, times 1 is 4, squared is 16. 5 times 2 is 10 squared, plus 5. Wait, no, that's not right. 10 times 2 is 100, plus 5 is 105, minus 95 is 10, squared is 100. I think that's right. This is where they start to mess up. Square root of 16 is 4. Right? Is that what we're doing? Square root in this case? 12. Square root of minus 2. That one's tough. 30 times minus 5 is 25. Square root is 5. That one's weird. These ones are the ones where I was like, I'm not sure. I think it's rounding. I think one line is rounding to the closest whole number. So I think this is 22. This is rounding to the nearest 10th. So it should be 20. And these are this is rounding to the nearest 100th. So 100. Round it to the nearest whole number, which is 60. So it should be 100 minus 40, or minus 60, which is 40. So this was actually right. I think that's how you get that. Pretty sure. We can double check some of these ones that did better, maybe. Remember, don't square till you're there. No idea. Yeah, this one is still weird to me. The answer there is, but I think this is 22, this is 20, this is 40. So I'm like, without it being a decimal. $40, $20, $22, those are all right. $25, that's wrong. Let's see which ones they got wrong. Right. 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 Correct. Correct. 5 times 2 is 10, 100. Plus 5 is 105, minus 10, minus 95 is 10, squared is 100. So that's wrong. So I think that's wrong, and this is wrong. 30 minus, yeah. This one's wrong, and this one's wrong. So I guess the one I don't know quite the answer to is this one. Yeah, I'll say 19. I'll say 2. How many papers are there? There's only 3. Are any of them right? Yeah, this one wrong, this one wrong, this one wrong. And this one wrong. So this is 19. So how do we get to 19? $12. How does this become 19? Wrong, wrong. Wrong. It's 3. wrong. 1, 2, 3. Just 4. I think this one's wrong too. How does he get this one right, but he missed all these other ones? I think the rest of them are correct. So he missed this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So this is 19. So how did we get to 19? I think this is wrong too. Because this should be 4 now. Unless I'm wrong on what these are. Oh, it's flipping. That's what it was. Okay. This is flipping. So it's actually 21 minus 2 is 19. That's right. This is just flipping. That just becomes 61. So these are right. This is 30 minus 5 is 25, 52. That is actually right as well. Okay. It's not the square root. It's not square root. So this is actually wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. The rest are right. These 3 are wrong. I believe. Okay. I think I got the algebra. I'm not sure what this is fucking telling us, but X and Y axis. Okay. Grade 7. Math, man. Am I right? This is just telling us about the war between Fen Ares and Arinda Ares, basically. And they broke down the railroad track. And there's the blimp. Everyone kind of came to celebrate. Yellow, green, and red fireworks all came together. There's that statue. Red versus black. 2 colors that should never fight. They were happy, but also sad, because many died. The new king with his scepter. Okay. So we go back up. We have 1 key. Take all main notes and place them in the office safe. Like, I don't remember seeing any. We're just gonna eat it now. Red and black unless you're playing roulette. Yeah, that's actually very true. Well, I was confused for a second. That's actually very true. Okay. We could do the vestibule. That at least gives us a door. We have gems, so I think we can manage. Of course, that's the one that's locked. It's every time we enter it, so we're just gonna have to burn some steps. Hall pass, hell yeah. Thank you, hall pass. Okay. That's a great point though, Sean. That's funny. Don't be locked, please. Oh, brother. Okay. You know what? I 100% am an idiot. – Because I should have done it from the classroom where I could have guaranteed another classroom. Oh, you're good. I just was responding to that, Sean. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna do this. We don't even have a shovel, but nothing is giving us keys right now, which is okay. Huge, 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 huge. Classroom. Hell yeah. We need this last classroom to not be locked. This is grade 8. We have not been in grade 8. Oh gosh, this is a Rajan vocabulary. Oh snap. I can translate things now. Okay. Holy crap, this is... I'm gonna have to take a break. I have to get a drink because this, I feel like, is... Oh my god, I'm about to learn a foreign language right now. This is exciting stuff, but it's also going to be very difficult. So, I'm grabbing a drink, using the bathroom. We'll be right back if you're watching on YouTube. We'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so, this is about to blow my mind. Because there's been a bunch of language stuff that we haven't been able to understand. I'm gonna see if I can find... Did I take a picture? I really hope I did. Of the note. I might have to go back and find it. It's kind of annoying if I didn't, but I feel like I did, but I just... It might have been way earlier. Oh, I did. Sweet. It's a letter from Odora to Orel Daharis. I don't know. But I have a whole letter here that I screenshot that was in the tomb in this other language, which I assume is Rajan. So, foreign language class. Learn Rajan. Ajlor Nevdo Ogo. Okay. That's just a classroom puzzle. And this is what they're being tested on. Translate the following phrases. Hello, can you teach me a new word? The large house is toward the east. Oh, I already know how these relate. Okay. I will swim at dawn. I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old. The trunk of the tree is small. So, Rajan affix pairings. Prefix and suffix. So you got first, small, toward, new, the start of, I or me. Last, large, away, old, the end of, a lack of myself. Okay. When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul or lu. And then we look at Rajan vocabulary. I'm just going to have to take a picture of all these so I can have them in my database of pictures. Earlier, Rajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and are mainly used to describe physical actions. To describe, okay. So lower is word, hue, house, tre, tree, Yates is gate, loon is water, Tao is day, Nay is night, Ali is future. So what does this say? Now that I completely understand language, is there anything we can even decipher out of this? Also, what is the word he uses at the end? It's or the the saying that he writes in that letter. It was, I wrote that down for sure. Earlier. Oven Navare. Future? Avare? Maybe? Is that the same spelling? A-R-E-I, yes. Nev Are. Oven something something future. Maybe. Ov is toward. New. Ovin. What is Vin? Oh, toward. New future. Basically. It's just a saying. Toward a new future. More or less. So what does this letter say? I'm sure I can't understand the whole language with just what's here, but... Okay, let's see how they put these sentences together. Hello, can you teach me a new word? I got 4 out of 6. Ajora otich nevlor. So yeah, they're borrowing verbs. So that's why it says teach. You teach nevlor. New word. Nev. New. What is word? Lore? Lore. Nevlor. The large house is toward the east. Huam Ovet. Large am new. Nuam. Hugh is house. Huam. Large house. Ovet. Toward. Oh, so is et east? Ovet. We don't also 100% know if that's correct or not. I will swim at dawn. El swim ajdao. First light, maybe? First day, Dao. First day is dawn. Okay, that makes sense. El swim. Compare with a verb, you mean I will or I won't swim. El, I, me. I swim. So that seems right. So which ones did they get wrong? I won't read at night. Le read nai. Le. I lack of myself. That doesn't seem right, and it's a suffix, so that's probably wrong. They read at night. I think 4 is wrong because they got the suffix in the wrong spot. I don't even think it's the right term. A lack of myself. I won't read. How do you do I will or I won't? Compare with the verb can mean I will or I won't, similar to ul or lu. Oh, that's that little dot. El. So for le or el? Oh, I see. So that maybe is right, but it should have been the suffix. So maybe you would say readle nai to mean I won't read at night. The branches of the tree are old. This is freaking ridiculous. Tre ven ven. Tre ven ven. The branches of the tree are old. Tre is tree. Old. Why do they say ven ven? Why do they do it twice? The trunk of the tree is small. Manevtre. Ma small. What was it? Trunk of the tree is small. Tree. Ma. What is it? Ma nev. What is nev? New start of. Small. New start of tree. I guess that could work. Nev is the start of. Ma nev. Tre. Small start tree. It's very unspecific, I guess, to say the least. Okay, that one seems like it could be right. Acceptable. They got 5 out of 6. So let's compare. Ajlor utich nevlor. Ajlor nevlor. Huam ovet. What did they say? Huam ovet. Elswim ajdao. Elswim nevdao. Okay. I think either of those could work. Read-a-nai. Read-a-nai. Yeah, I think that's why they got that one wrong. Treven ven? Ven treven. The branches of the tree are old. Ven? The end of treven. Yeah. Okay. The trunk of the tree is small. None of tre. Okay. This is confusing. You should remember the Rajan terms for these. Tre ma trunk. Tre branch ven. Swim nev down. Huam ovet. Sure, I'll teach no. So I think they actually this one person actually got number 1 wrong. Ajlor nevlor. Ajlor nevlor. Ajlor. New word. Nevlor. First word, new word. Is that what they wrote? Yeah. Okay. So they basically got all of this right except number 1. Maurice. And then they got all of them right. They got the first 4 right. I'm gonna take pictures of all these so I can refer to them. They got like a couple of them wrong in the middle. So seems valuable. Can I figure out what the fuck this says? That is the question. what this letter says. Forget old dine in. Hugh, house. Gosh, okay. House. You guys might not be able to see what I'm actually looking at, but I could probably go find it. Where's Lou? See, I feel like there's still freaking things I'm missing. Where's Lou? House Sinclair, or House Hugh Epson. We're saying House Sinclair, House Epson, forget old dine in. Odorjari. Of Tord Overaja. Toward is east. I don't know what these words are. Never I. Toward question new future. What is she saying in this? New day. I don't know what ule. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's just the cursive, but it looks like old. I don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah, like what is this? Nevdao. Ogo. Nevdao. What is Nevdao? Nevdao at dawn? At dawn, Eldar Reelu. Oh my god. I-L-E. At dawn, I-Darielu. The fuck? Da, 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 da. Ajelbid. First. I guess the part that confuses me is the ulus, the UL. Like, right on here it says Azure will teach. Azure, first word. You'll teach? Is that just you'll teach? Left and the bottom. Oh, similar to ulu. Thank you. Yep, I forgot about reading that. One part of the verb can mean I will or I won't. Similar to ulu. Okay, so they're using that. Okay. So many freaking little. My brain is fried. Similar to ulu. So if you say el with a verb or le with a verb, it's similar to ul or lul. Brother. Ul is I. You want to see what I'm trying to read? I can always pull it up on my computer, but this is what I'm trying to read. This freaking cursive ass thing. I'm trying to translate that with what I have. Okay. Well. No, it's locked. Come on, man. Do I have access to any more keys, potentially? Like that's locked. That's locked, that's locked, that's locked. Huh. Here, go to security and see if we're missing any. Shoot. It's kind of annoying. We have this metal detector and it has not... I think it's giving us one key, maybe. This is very weird. If there was a shovel, we could probably dig up a key. Okay. I still don't feel like I'm able to translate. Is there anything I can get down here? I don't feel like there's any keys anywhere. I really just need a singular key. We have... That's crazy. We actually have like 5 doors that are locked. Trying to think where else I could find a key. Could go to security real fast, just see if there's any. Ooh, we do have one locked trunk, maybe. Maybe that'll give us a key. Come on, baby. Coins and a dice. 2 dice. Go check security. Dang it. Science is fun. One trunk. Oh, there's a trunk around. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the library. Okay. That very first trunk we got in our very first room maybe could save the day. Did I grab all the fruit? Probably left just one of the first classrooms I did. Come on, baby. God. That's just cruel. I don't even have enough gold to buy... Oh, it's half off. Okay, there's at least that. Where everything was half off. We can get the Curse of Blackbridge. Okay, we just need one more book. So we got to grade 8. Unfortunately, I wanted to see if there was anything further, if we could take the final exam somehow. If we get another classroom. I'm not quite sure, but we're just so close, but we're kind of stuck. Don't know if there's any ways I can get any more keys. We don't have a shovel. We did pretty good considering we got completely locked out early. Yeah, I've done Nook. I mean, I haven't gotten... Where's my Nook? I haven't gotten Nook. I've gotten Nook. Oh yeah, I'm sure I grabbed the keys there. I mean, I could look, but... I'm sure I picked them up. Never know, though. I do have the metal detector, so maybe something will pop up, but... probably not super likely. I don't have the shovel either. Yeah, I grabbed them. Which I needed them. This whole thing is crazy. So much to look at on these. on this one or this one? Hi Mirg, how's it going? Top right looks familiar with the stars. I'm just talking up here. I mean, these are just the planets, I think. Looks like Earth, Saturn, Jupiter. Azure. Azure. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm assuming that means hello. As we've been learning. Azure? Azure? We just got to grade 8, Mirg. The language is very, yeah. Pretty crazy. You're fluent? Good for you. I am not. I can tell you that. Not one bit. I'm trying my best though. So this is Ajli and Sija. I'm assuming this means first sea? Last sea? It's kind of interesting. No, Sean. I don't know what you mean. Like, I know what you're talking about with the drawing room, but I don't know how that would get me a key, to be honest. Usually those have gems, if I even figured out what that code was, but I don't know what that code is. So, I would not be able to. I'm pretty sure I can't find any keys right now, so I'm kind of accepted that. I'm just looking at stuff because I don't get to look at this information that often, and maybe sometimes things will connect. Let's see. Odyssey. Isles of Odyssey. These are the 3 Isles of Odyssey. I'm just realizing it's these 3 little islands. Yeah. Those, yeah. I have no idea what that code is, so and most of the time they've just had like a letter in them, and they'll have a gem. If only they had a key, but I don't even know what the code is, so. But I appreciate it. Appreciate the effort trying to help. The lore of this game is just ridiculous. Like, I never expected it would go this far. really hoping there's somewhere I can learn more about the language, because I feel like there's words that I'm missing. It's interesting. I'm just reading these things again. It's a very, like, basic language in a way, which almost makes it more complicated. The fact that it feels like their words or their prefixes have many, many meanings more than just what they say. Like, you know, we translate it to first, but first could mean many different things. So it's like trying to understand what that all... It's like context clues. No hidden keys in here. Yeah, if we had one key, we actually go a little further, but they did not want to give us any. I have the metal detector too. Really needed a shovel this game. I probably would have dug up a key, at least one key. Not finding one was kind of tough. Just the wind-up key, which unfortunately does us no good. Well, shoot. I feel good about what we've discovered, but I also, as anyone who's played this game would say, like, I feel like you're so close to so many other things and just a little short on a couple. I think that's gonna probably do it. Sadly enough, I don't know if there's anything more we can attempt to do. We don't have the office, so we don't have the king available to us for the chess puzzle. I don't think we even have the queen, actually. I think that was the other day that we could have maybe done it when we ran out of steps. That one sucked. Do we have a coat check? I don't think we do. Coat check would have been actually really good. We would have been able to get the shovel and do some more searching, but
what are these codes? I know we were able to log in with one of these. Just don't know if any of this information is I think I mostly understand what this all means, but it could be good to review. Electronic mail, 2 new admin keys have been added. That's with P and R, Rib J. Gina and I are successfully logged on now. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbird terminal, so as we use this for sensitive messages and spend electronic mail moving forward. If by Philip you mean Paul, then yes, that timeline can work for us. Huh. From Raja Firstram Raja. City in Raja, I'm assuming they transferred over a data packet. Instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible instead of replacing them with manufactured messages? We can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. I kind of want to see what those dummy ones are. But the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Who would they want to make a dummy account for? I feel like it would be Bon Margle. No? Detective Bon Margle. Was that his name? So the only person I could think that they would want to be like tricking, you know? It says it doesn't fit with our typical. This is interesting. I've gotten there's 3 additional delisted admin keys. I've figured out 2 of them. Rib J with P. Who's the last one?
Denny Ravine, Hartley, Roto, and Babbage. And these are the admins. It's the one that they say they made to make some, like, I mean, it's not me, I don't think, right? I feel like I tried me. Yeah. I'm just curious who they would want. She says, right here. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a little trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. I'm kind of curious, like, what she wrote instead of deleting them. And he goes, yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. I'm assuming that has to do with Detective Bon Margle. That's the visitor. And then she wrote that book, A New Clue. Kind of about him, I think. I still haven't read that book, unfortunately. Maybe that'll tell me what I need to know about this, but I haven't read that yet. Oh, assuming that's who they're making the dummy account for. And then new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. Delisted in user database. I feel like it's Detective Bon Margle, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like Bondi. Or Marba. So like it's not the typical length. Bon Margle. Detective M. I don't know. MD. I don't know. I think we're on the right track. I just don't know exactly what the length is. Okay. I really want to get in here. Let me in, please. I'm so close. Okay. Well, last, I believe that's going to do it for us on this video. We could walk out here, but I don't really know if there's much for day 41 for us. That is crazy that we have now played 41 days. We got to room 46 in what, like 15, 16 days? So we've played more days now since getting to room 46 than before, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild to think. Got my swim bird. Got some food ready to go. Been out here for almost a month and a half. Shouldn't we be able to live in the estate by now? I mean, we are the Baron, aren't we? Should be able to sleep in there, no? Seems fair. Well, friends, I think it's a good place for us to call it a day and end today's recording and stream. We got to grade 8. Mount Holly Academic Campus. We had 8 classrooms, a library, a dormitory. 8 classrooms and a library. I think it just means this was the campus portion, this was the academic portion. Pretty cool. We're super close to maybe being able to go to one more and see if, I don't know, there was a testing center. I know that's something that we could potentially do. We just ran out of keys, ran out of options. So everyone who's been here, thank you so much for being here this far. If you made it this far in the video, whenever this is posted, I appreciate it, and see you guys next time. See ya.